5 of Ruger's finest rifles, renowned for long-range accuracy and range use, evaluating each on effective range and accuracy, top priority, price, weight to bulk, caliber and ballistics, key long-range features, and notable user expert feedback. We include both current models and legacy designs that remain highly regarded. We are starting with the number 5, Ruger M77 Mark II Target, which might just be your old-school soulmate. Designed with precision in mind, this discontinued beast still holds its ground among modern rifles when it comes to accuracy, reliability, and straight-up performance. Let's talk performance. The M77 VT isn't playing around. With a 26-inch heavy barrel and a stock built like a tank, this thing was made for serious varmint hunting and bench rest shooting. We're talking consistent sub-MOA performance with the right ammo, especially in calibers like .22, .250 Rem, and .220 Swift. You'll see groups in the .5 MOA range, sometimes tighter if you're feeding it hand loads. That kind of accuracy at 300 yards? Impressive. Stretch it to 600, 800 yards with 308 or 6.5 Creedmoor, and it still delivers. It's not a hike-friendly rifle. At nearly 10 pounds bare and up to 12 pounds scoped, you'll feel the weight. But that weight means reduced recoil and a steady aim, ideal for watching your shots land through the scope. It's long too, about 46 inches, which makes it more at home on a bench or in a prairie dog town than on a sling. Caliber-wise, this rifle came in everything from the screaming fast .220 Swift to the more versatile .308 Win. The smaller calibers are laser-flat shooters, perfect for mid-range varmint duty. The .308 version trades some of that flatness for energy and reach, making it a solid choice for punching steel at distance. Feature-wise, it's got that classic Ruger-controlled feed bolt, a 2-stage adjustable trigger that breaks clean, and a solid laminate stock with a wide forend. No frills, no rails, just a dependable shooter with a free-floated barrel and a track record of getting the job done. You won't find these new anymore. Ruger stopped cataloging them years ago, but on the used market, they're holding value. Prices hover around $1,000, give or take, and collectors love the rarer calibers like 6mm PPC or 204 Ruger. In number 4, we have the Ruger No. 1 Varminter isn't just a rifle. It's a throwback to the days when precision and patience ruled the range. A single shot, falling block rifle, it demands skill and rewards accuracy. And unlike most old-school gear, this one doesn't just look good on a wall, it performs. Let's talk range. In calibers like .22 to .250 or .220 Swift, this thing will send rounds accurately out of 400 yards for varmint duty and ring stale well past 600. It's not some guesswork setup either. We're talking consistent 1 MOA accuracy with factory ammo. And if you hand load, you're looking at .5 MOA groups all day. The heavy 26-inch barrel helps stabilize lighter bullets, making this a flat-shooting beast for coyotes, prairie dogs, or even long-range targets. Don't let the single-shot design fool you. The Ruger No. 1 Varminter isn't about slow shooting. It's about deliberate shooting. 1 round, 1 shot. You learn to make it count. The action is strong, simple falling block design, which means fewer moving parts, incredible strength, and a shorter overall rifle length despite the long barrel. Think of it like this. You're getting the performance of a 26-inch bolt gun and the size of a 22-inch setup. Handy, right? Weighing in around 8.5 pounds bare or close to 10 with glass, it's not a featherweight, but that extra heft absorbs recoil beautifully, especially in lighter calibers. It's a joy to shoot. Even the big boy cartridges, like 300 Win Mag, are manageable thanks to that weight and balance. As for its features, it's all class. The integrated scope mount sits on a quarter rib for solid optics placement. Triggers hover around 3 to 4 pounds and many come crisp right from the box. The beaver tail forend gives you a stable platform off a rest, and the tang safety is ambidextrous and intuitive. Finish? Ruger nailed it. Polished bluing and walnut that feels right in your hands. New ones are rare and often released in limited runs. Prices float around $1,800 new, but older models can go for less depending on caliber and condition. It's not just a rifle, it's a collector's piece that still hunts hard. In number 3, we have Ruger Precision Rifle. Reliable, but with quirks. But this new generation, Ruger came out swinging like they had a point to prove. First thing that hit me? The stock. Thank God they finally tossed out that clunky, Lego-feeling thing from the older models. This new one folds tighter, adjusts smoother, and honestly looks like it belongs on something twice the price. Think Barrett or Cadex vibes. It's not just more comfortable, it actually makes transitions between shooting positions less of a hassle. For folks who run stages or train hard, that's a big deal. Now let's talk grip. The old AR-style pistol grip on the RPR felt like an afterthought. It was fine for plinking, but if you were prone for more than 10 minutes, your wrist started whispering regrets. Now Ruger went with a Magpul MOE K2XL, steeper angle, more vertical, and just better for precision work. It feels like someone at Ruger finally said, hey, maybe precision rifles shouldn't feel like budget ARs. The handguard got a serious glow up too. The full-length Arca rail isn't just cosmetic, it's functional. No more fiddling with odd bipod mounts or buying adapters just to slap your gear on. This thing is comp-ready right out of the box. If you shoot PRS or like to mount your rifle to a tripod, it just became a plug-and-play setup. The old M-LOK rail wasn't bad, but this is a leap forward. The muzzle brake? Reworked. They claim better recoil management, and while I haven't run it side by side with my APA little bastard yet, initial impressions are promising. That said, if you've already got a favorite brake or shoot suppressed, the threads are standard, so no stress. And if you're already into the RPR scene, good news. The new stock is being sold separately, so you don't have to drop $2,000 just to taste the new hotness. In at number 2, Ruger American Predator punches way above its weight class. If you're trying to reach targets out to 1,000 yards without emptying your wallet, this rifle is your best shot. Chambered in long-range favorites like 6.5 Creedmoor, the Predator can go toe-to-toe with rifles twice its price. In fact, with decent factory match ammo like Hornady 147GR or Black Hills 143GR, it consistently holds sub-MOA accuracy. One shooter even clocked a .54-inch 5-shot group at 100 yards. That's not just impressive for a budget rifle, it's impressive, period. We're talking a 22-inch Colt Hammer forged barrel, a weight of around 6.6 pounds bare, roughly 8 pounds with optics and a mag, and a threaded muzzle ready for brakes or suppressors. You're not dealing with a bench rest gun here, but it's light enough to haul through the field and accurate enough to hold its own at the range. What makes this rifle stand out is how Ruger packed it with thoughtful features without jacking up the price. The stock is basic polymer for sure, but it's free-floated and backed by Ruger's power bedding system, which helps maintain barrel alignment and repeatable accuracy. It won't win beauty contests, but it does the job. The Marksman adjustable trigger is another win. It breaks cleanly between 3 and 5 pounds and feels crisp enough for precision work. Top that off with a factory Picatinny rail and AI pattern magazine compatibility, and you've got a setup that's ready to run straight out of the box. It's not perfect. The bolt throw isn't the smoothest, and the stock has some flex. But if you're looking for a dollar-for-dollar performance, it's hard to beat. This thing can compete with rifles from Browning, Savage, and Winchester in the same price tier, and sometimes even outshoot them. And at number 1, Ruger Hawkeye Long-Range Target might be exactly what you're looking for. Built on Ruger's classic M77 action, this rifle comes chambered in hard-hitting cartridges like 300 Win Mag and 6.5 PRC, giving it the reach and punch needed for serious long-distance work. What stands out immediately is the accuracy. We're talking sub-MOA performance out of the box. With quality ammo, you can expect groups hovering around .85 inches at 100 yards, and even tighter with hand loads. In some tests, it managed sub-half MOA consistently, and at 300 meters, it still kept things within roughly 1.4 inches. In the 300 Win Mag configuration, this rifle can easily go past 1,200 yards with confidence. The Hawkeye LRT isn't light, weighing in at around 11 pounds bare and roughly 13 plus pounds with optics and accessories. It's not a rifle you sling on your back for a hike, but that heft pays off on the bench. The weight plus the 26-inch bull barrel make for excellent recoil absorption and shot stability. The heavy contour barrel and Ruger Precision Rifle hybrid muzzle brake make sure that even Magnum calibers stay manageable. Ruger didn't skimp on features. The 5R cold hammer forged barrel enhances bullet stability, and the rifle ships with a factory-installed 20 MOA Picatinny rail, perfect for dialing in elevation for long shots. The two-tone laminate stock is fully adjustable for comb height and length of pull, letting you fine-tune fit and eye alignment. Then there's the trigger, a crisp two-stage target unit that breaks about 2.5 pounds. It's clean, predictable, and helps you get the most out of the rifle's capabilities. Now let's talk about that action. Controlled round feed is rugged and reliable in theory, especially popular among hunters, but some users report it doesn't always live up to that promise here. Compared to slicker push feed actions like the Tikka T3X or even budget options from Savage, the bolt on the Hawkeye can feel a bit sluggish. Still, it gets the job done, just not with the same finesse. At around $1,300 street price, this rifle offers serious value for precision shooters looking for repeatable long-range performance without jumping into the 2,000+ territory. Alright, so out of the 5 we listed, which one is your ultimate favorite? Do you think the ranking should be switched around, or maybe one of the songs doesn't even belong on the list? Let us know your thoughts in the comment section below. We'd love to hear what you think.